Hello Magic fans, I got the Sliver Gravemother pre-constructed commander deck, and I'm going to be opening it for you guys. This is absolutely phenomenal. Slivers have been my thing since I was beginning Magic a long time ago. Let's go ahead and open up the bottom. Open this sucker. And pull out the deck box. So this is the deck box that it comes with. That is an amazing image of the Gravemother right there. And yep, it does have all 5 colors on there. What else is in my package that I got? Let's set that over there. We got +1/+1 counters and a divider. I'll use that for setting stuff on. Let's set that over here. And let's go ahead and open this up, shall we? Oh, it's been forever since I've opened a Precon. These things are so nice, except you gotta upgrade them in order to get anywhere with them. And so we're taking out that. And then here is our life spin down. If it'll let me grab this. Then here is the how to play pamphlet. If we open this up, not only does it have a poster, if I can get it open, it's got a poster, but it also tells you a little story about the slivers. And then on the other side, it'll tell you how to play the deck. And so this will give me all sorts of tips on how to play the Sliver Gravemother deck. First off, we're going to come back here and get a collector booster sample pack. Let's open her up. Let's open her up. So this will have 3 cards from their collector boosters is what I've heard. Let's flip them over. Oh, 2 cards. My bad. 2 cards. Ugin's Mastery. Whenever you cast a colorless creature spell, manifest the top card of your library. Whenever you attack with creatures with total power 6 or greater, you may turn a face down creature you control face up. And then counter spell. That is fantastic. Let's put those right there. And let's get looking at this. I have not looked at the deck list for this deck. I wanted to be surprised when I bought it, and I wanted to open it with you guys. And so if we can just open it, that'd be fantastic. Okay, got that all unwrapped. Starting with the Sliver Gravemother herself. Got the foil. The legend rule doesn't apply to slivers I control. Each sliver card has Encore, and X is its mana value for the Encore cost. And Encore is exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks the opponent this turn. If able, they gain haste and sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. That's absolutely fantastic. And in this deck, we get Ruka Biologist, and she creates slivers. And all of our slivers and non-token creatures are a type that we choose. And so that's going to go over here as well. And so let's begin going through all of these. We have Winged Sliver, giving slivers flying. All slivers have regenerate for 2 mana. All slivers have tap, regenerate target sliver. And then all slivers get +1/+0. Slivers you control have haste. Slivers get +2/+0. Slivers get +2/+0. Sliver creatures have tap, discard a card, draw a card. Sliver creatures I control have first strike. All sliver creatures have menace. And we got a cultivate, a Farseek, and all slivers have tap, add 1 mana of any color, tap, add 1 mana of any color, and then all slivers get +2/+2. Nature's Lore, a Quicksliver, they have flash, and then I may cast sliver spells as though they had flash. And then I can search my library for a forest card with 3 visits. And then sliver creatures I control have Death Touch. Sliver creatures I control have Shroud. Sliver creatures have haste, and all slivers have pay 1, sacrifice this permanent. Target sliver gets +2/+2. And then Harmonic Sliver, all slivers have when this permanent enters the battlefield, destroy target enchantment, artifact, or enchantment. Hibernation, all slivers have pay 2 life, return this permanent to its owner's hand. Lava Belly Sliver, deal 1 damage to target player, and you gain 1 life when each sliver enters the battlefield. All slivers have pay 3 and sacrifice this permanent, destroy target permanent. Herald's Horn, Pillar of Origins, Floodplain, Regal Sliver, all slivers you control have when this creature enters the battlefield, slivers you control get +1/+1 until end of turn if you're the monarch, otherwise you become the monarch. Taunting Sliver, when this creature enters the battlefield, go to target creature. That's fantastic. Titan of Littjara, when he enters, we choose a creature type. And then Titan of Littjara is that type. And then when he enters the battlefield or attacks, I may draw a card for each other creature I control of that type. Lazotep Sliver, all slivers have Afflict 2, and then whenever a non-token sliver I control dies, amass slivers 2. And then Capricious Sliver, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn, and that's to all slivers as well. Then Descendants Fury, whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice 1 of them. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrificed creature. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library. For the Ancestors, choose a type. Look at the top 6 of your cards. You may reveal any number of cards of the chosen type, and then put them into your hand. The rest onto the bottom of your library. Hatchery Sliver, replicate 2. Each sliver you cast has replicate. The replicate cost is equal to the mana cost. And then when we replicate, you may cast a spell. Copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. Bone-Scythe Sliver gives slivers double strike. Choose Cleansing Nova. That's that stack. Then Harsh Mercy. Each player chooses a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of the chosen type. Gale Rider Sliver. Slivers have flying. Whenever a sliver deals combat damage to a player, its controller may draw a card. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't the type get -3/-3. Sliver creatures I control have lifelink. Sliver creatures I control have whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player or planeswalker. Brood Sliver, whenever a sliver deals combat damage to a player, its controller may create a 1/1 colorless sliver creature token. Megantic Sliver, sliver creatures I control get +3/+3. Realm Walker, it's a changeling, so it's every creature type, and then I can choose a creature type, and then I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and then I may cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of my library. Crowd Shatter Sliver creatures get flying and haste. Decimate, destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land. Sliver Hive Lord, Icon of Ancestry, when it enters the battlefield, choose a type. Creatures get +1/+1 of the chosen type. Look at the top 3 cards of your library for 3 and tap, and we may reveal a creature card of the chosen type and put it into my hand, and the rest on the bottom. Vanquisher's Banner, when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, and those creatures of that type get +1/+1. And whenever I cast a creature spell of that type, I draw a card. Canopy Vista, Cinderglade, Exotic Orchard. I'm pretty sure these are all the lands. There's a lot of dual lands: Arcane Signet, Felwar Stone, Soul Ring, Ash Barrens, Command Tower, Path of Ancestry. Oh, there's more slivers. Let's take a look at this one real quick. Sliver creatures we control have when this creature enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature an opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. Very fitting of a constricting Sliver, Sentinel Sliver. Slivers have Vigilance. All Slivers get +1/+1 from Sinew Sliver. Diffusion Sliver, whenever a Sliver creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that unless they pay 2. Distant Melody, choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. Shifting Sliver, Slivers can't be blocked except by Slivers. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. Then, oh, sorry, I'm talking a lot. Yawning. Frontier Bouviac and Grasslands. Let's see, it's probably the rest of the lands. Yep. Jungle Shrine, Mountain Valley, Mystic Monastery, Nomad Outpost, Opulent Palace, Rocky Tar Pit, Sandstep Citadel, Savage Lands, Seaside Citadel, Secluded Courtyard, Unclaimed Territory, and then all my basic lands. And those are going to go right there. Next up, we've got our etched commander, the Sliver Grave Mother. And then our Sliver Army on the back, it's a 1/1 Sliver. Then we've got copies with 1/1 Slivers on the back. Just all the copies with Slivers on the back. And then we got a Monarch Sliver. And then just one of these. This is absolutely fantastic. Slivers have been on my list of things to get since the very beginning of me playing Magic and when they were introduced to me. If you like watching me open up stuff, please like and subscribe. If you want to see me play the Sliver Grave Mother deck against my wife's Atla Palani deck, like and subscribe as well, and comment what decks you'd like to see this deck go up against. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming out. Peace.